Let's go. Couple things we got to talk about. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join that Discord. I'll put a link in the description. I'll pin a link for you guys right now. Putting all my compilations on there, new compilations, streaming shows, movies, all that. Don't miss out. We're almost at 300 members. It's going to be good. Oh, Beep. What's going on, Beep? There he is. First stream of the new year. How was everyone's new year? I appreciate that, Beep. Yeah, it's coming along good, the Discord. We got good people in there. Oh, Reggie. There he is, Pete. We got Pete and Reggie in the building. If one of you want to post the Discord link, I'll pin it. Kyle, what's going on, brother? What are we talking about? What's there to talk about? Hey, Row One, what's going on? Venezuela, they pulled a fast one on the president over there. What's going on, MMC? Maduro went into the witness protection. I wonder what they're going to do with him. Whatever happened there? He runs one live and suddenly he's Lee Iacocca. I think this is like the 15th live or 20th. Bob Barker. Bob, you joined the Discord, right? Venezuelan people have a chance to be free now, says beep bop boop. Well, he said he wanted to go in there for the oil. So, what about the people in Venezuela? You're going to miss out, Bob, if you don't join. All right, Pete. I'll catch you later on. Freed from what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be free with. Bob, you just click it and you sign up. It's quick. I put all my videos up there. And the new ones. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be free, to be honest with you. There's always a cause. Reggie, that reminds me of like that time, I don't know, every time the U.S. goes over someplace, they kind of, it's like going in a room, messing it up, and then leaving, closing the door. That's what I've seen. The security establishment is there, still intact, Kyle says. It's all the same people. That's also true. What do you hear? What do you say? Worn out says Trump and his rich buddies are going to benefit and the price for the rest of us won't change. Well, that's been going on since Moses wore short pants. Carlos was teaching the door of the mambo. Get out! Get out! If they were working with the insiders, Bob said, and he was giving up, then why would he need to go into shooting? Yeah, Beep, I didn't do one of these for a while, right? It's the fourth, so yeah, I think the last one was, what, 10 days ago, maybe? A friend of a friend, not a friend of ours. Yeah, I don't know with that, Bob, but when they went in blasting, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of that. Leo. All right, I pinned the link to the Discord. We're all in there. Most of us in here are in there. Beep said, do I think Trump will make Venezuela like what Puerto Rico is, or just go put someone in there who will be easier to deal with? It's gonna probably be the same. It's gonna be the same. It might be like an Iraq thing, except not as many casualties. That's just my opinion, though. New management, Kyle says. Same story. How's Mamdani treating New York City? So far, it's still the same. It's all about what the people do. So we'll see, because right now there's no changes. I don't feel it. Oh man, Kyle, there's a lot of news with Mexico. When Leo gets in here, he could probably tell you some stuff, but a couple things went down from what I saw. Reggie says, "What do you think of Silva?" He's Reggie, you're talking about Curtis Lewa. Let me just make sure you're talking about Sliwa. I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about, Reggie. Basically, back in the day, he started this thing. He was walking around the city, cleaning it up. No weapons or anything. It wasn't a gang. Um, but, they tried to clean up everything. And I forget which Gambinos it was that they got him in a taxi or something. That's how they picked him up. And they almost killed him. but he's a street guy. Curtis Lee was a street guy. He's been walking the streets since forever. So he actually told a story. I don't know if you know this, Reggie, but he told a story where he was with the Gemini twins. They were playing baseball or something, or basketball, and Roy DeMeo went up to him and supposedly Curtis Lewa was like, "Leave them alone. You know, you're turning them bad." But obviously, they still went with Roy DeMeo. But that's what Curtis Lewa said. Um, who do I think was the guy or guys in the mob that had the most dirt on everybody? Um, well, it changed with eras. I would say the 20s would be. You had a bunch of them. You had like Nucky Johnson. You had well, he wasn't mafia, but you had Arnold Rothstein. You had Joe Masseria. You had Maranzano. They all had dirt in that era. Um, the 50s, you had 50s is tough. They probably all did in the 50s. Carlo Gambino probably had a lot of dirt. Tony Accardo was in the Midwest. He probably had dirt on a lot of politicians. Let me just read a couple comments if I missed one. Guys who knew everything or rats who knew everything? Well, to know everything, because back in the day, like I said in the 20s with Masseria and Rothstein and those guys, when they were playing with the politicians, they were all in the same game. That's why they made prohibition illegal, because they all profited from it, even the politicians. Look at Nucky Johnson. Oh, Wyack, Nico, what's up? You're a funny guy, Nico. Coast and Ocean. Uh, like on who? Explain. Blackmail on each other or with other people? Yeah, Reggie. Reggie said prohibition was such a stupid and unnecessary law. It was. It was basically the whole point of it was for them to make money, like a lot of money. There was no other reason for them to do it besides the money. Hey, what's up, guy? Was blackmail considered beneath dealing? Well, they can't blackmail each other. If that's a sentence, you can't blackmail each other. Reggie said Prohibition gave a lot of Cosa Nostra and other criminal guys to invest in loan sharking, gambling, etc. Yeah, they basically put like gasoline on a fire with that law. Because I feel like if they didn't have that law, that the Cosa Nostra wouldn't have been as powerful as it was. Oh yeah, if Beep was talking about blackmailing, like what if they were doing it with politicians? That still happens today. They do it to each other all the time, and politicians do it to the other politicians. Yeah, 1920 to 33 was the Prohibition years. Beep said it was the mob that blackmailed Hoover. Right, I heard about that. Yeah, uh, it was Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover, who got blackmailed by them. At the time, I don't know who exactly did it. Like the names weren't important at that time, but they definitely blackmailed him. Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, he kept denying they existed. LCN. Yep. JN, you want compromise? Too bad they didn't show more of him in Boardwalk Empire. That's another thing. They could have went into a whole thing with Hoover with the Boardwalk Empire stuff. They missed out on a lot with that, man. No, Prohibition was for a long time. Yeah, he was. How he's doing? He was. Yep. It was the blood pressure medication. But he's over that now. That's what they said, Nico. Uh, that was the whole blackmail thing with the Hoover. Leonardo DiCaprio played Hoover in a movie, and it comes across that way, yeah. What was that movie called again? He was a come from behind kind of guy. You could go. Yeah, Reggie, that's also true with the dressing. I heard that too. It was called J. Edgar. Oh, Clint Eastwood directed that one. Hey, Bow Hunter, you're in the Discord. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, can you see the pinned message? I pinned the link into the. It's in the live stream. Do you guys see the link in the stream? Let me know. All right, perfect. Thank you, Kyle. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do good things in there, man. Oh, Beep. Beep said on Stranger Things, what do you think of the Will scene? I thought it was kind of cringe and unnecessary. So, I think it was unnecessary too because we already knew as the viewers what he was. I won't spoil it just in case no one in here seen it, but it was unnecessary. There he is, Leo.
I'm gonna stay on camera today.
Oh shit.
Fuck you. Hey everyone, how's it going? What are we talking about?
We were talking about how J. Edgar Hoover was blackmailed. Did you hear about that?
But yeah, cause he was a fucking uh cross dresser, right?
Yeah,
Reggie, Bebop, Kyle. Looks like we got some members in here. Dude, if I was a cartel leader right now, I'd retire. After seeing what they did to fucking Maduro.
oh my god, yeah. Yo, when they told someone told me that today, I was like, nah, that didn't happen, and I had to look it up.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. Like in the morning, like my all my family, like my mom, my grandma, we were just like we were in shock. We were like, wow, that man really has the power to take another man, like another president from his bed. Like even my grandma was like, that's power. Like that's what she said, that he was a very powerful man.
I couldn't believe they did that.
Yeah, I saw him on he was on Fox talking about it and he's all like, yeah, we were just waiting for the perfect weather. There's a lot of clouds. We were just waiting for the clouds to go so we could take them. Like they were just waiting for some fucking good weather. I was like, damn, damn, that shit's crazy.
So Beep said cartels got to be scared that Trump will just ice them at any time. I don't think they're scared.
Well, they should be, bro. Like honestly, like if Trump really wanted to, if he could do some shit and then deal with the fallout later, like you know what I mean? Like what's like if he did an operation and whacked Mencho, like what would the United States do? Like what could they do? Like just go in and out and that's it. They couldn't do anything. They might bitch about it, maybe tariffs for a little bit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the main problem that I see with that whole thing, and like, there's a lot of they're in communities and shit. Like, so
Yeah.
there'd be innocent casualties, which would be a problem.
The Mexican government did kill innocent people though. When they got Ovidio this last time, I heard they whacked a whole bunch of civilians.
Yeah, it's just it's tough. It's like they can't go in there and drop some shit on them. Like they would have to go, strictly gun on gun type shit.
Thanks, Bebop. Yeah, I FDR'd my laptop. That way the streams won't crash anymore. So we'll be in there a lot. It was fun watching that interview. Maybe I'll do that more often. We'll just watch random interviews on YouTube and stuff and hang out.
Yeah, that was the one with Salvatore.
Salvatore Esposito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember when he was like, because it's true how they make fun of the Italians with the
Oh yeah, the accent,
yeah, it's like the stupidest accent. No Italian talk that way.
like like Super Mario.
Yeah,
But uh, where did he see that though? Like I don't remember any Italians speaking like that in movies.
A lot, like for example, like The Simpsons, they do that. Family Guy,
Yeah, Family Guy. But like
yeah.
real cinema, like Godfather doesn't do that or not. But I get what he means. He wants to break into American movies. You could tell.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Like his whole thing is that you guys always love portraying Italians, but here I am. I'm a real Italian. Like use me. Like that's his kind of like his what he was trying to say.
yeah, and when they were saying, because they were trying to say like Naples was dirty, and he's like Naples is dirty. They cleaned up everything. He's like I was in New York, and he's like it smells like shit over there. He's like the sewer smell. He's like it's not like that in Naples. And then they asked him about the pizza. What's better? He's like it's not even a comparison. Naples has the best pizza. He said in the world, and he's
Weird.
traveled everywhere, so I believe him when he says Naples has the best pizza.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I've seen their pizza though. It looks weird. Like it's just like a bread
Yeah.
with like tomato sauce.
Yeah, it's not like the big pies that we see and shit.
Yeah,
But it's not supposed to be like a dinner. It's like uh,
like a snack.
a snack. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a video where like this guy has a big old aluminum pot and he has a hella pizzas in there and they're like flatbreads with just tomato sauce and some cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Sicilian though better than Nabladon.
That's the one
Like the
with the
square one,
yeah, the square one. Okay.
the crispiness and shit.
I heard that pizza wasn't even a thing though in Italy like 100 years ago.
They invented it because I saw a sign. The Sicilian place I go to. They invented it around, I think, in the either the 1890s or the early 1900s. But yeah, it's about 100 years old.
Cuz I read that it was some guy named Grimaldi in New
I
York
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
and he would sell the pies or something and it was like a deep like the original pizza was like a deep dish pie
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, that's so it's like an American Italian thing, you know?
Well, I think in the U.S. the first one was made in the. That's what I thought. They brought it to the U.S. like 100 years ago.
No, he made he as because I saw a documentary about pizza on History Channel and I don't know, I gotta watch it. Let me look it up. Let me see.
Who make this pizza? You don't find any bacteria in here. Reggie said he heard the Italian version of lasagna is a little different than the American. That is true. My pizza never hurt nobody. Oh, Devin, thanks for joining the Discord, bro. Whoever's not in the Discord, go join it. You're missing out. You always come across jokes when you miss after.
So I guess he was the first one to sell it officially from Lombardi.
Oh, to sell it.
Yeah, so he opened the first licensed pizzeria in 1905.
Oh yeah, 19. So it was early 1900s. That's like how they invented Nutella. It was in the they were at war, so they mixed some shit up to make the Nutella.
Yeah, because chocolate wasn't around.
Yeah.
Well, Fanta too. Fanta's the Nazis invented. Well, not really the Nazis, but I guess the Coca Cola branch in Germany couldn't get any more Coke because of the war, so they invented Fanta.
The sugarless motherfucker.
Yeah, but I guess they had a lot of oranges or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one though. But that's cool.
Fanta's pretty good when it's made out of real sugar.
Yeah, Devin
Like,
said, "How do we get a title other than associate on the Discord? 30 comments a week. This channel sees from me." Um, we'll look into that, Devin. I notice you're mostly in the
books are closed.
what's it called?
That's some true shit.
I don't see you in the social club, Devin. Yeah, Reggie. I think they stopped that in what, like the 30s or 40s with the Coca Cola, but it
Yeah,
was
the original one had coconut cocaine.
yeah, it was supposed to be for something with the stomach, like the stomach aches and shit.
I
Cause it
heard they used it as like a anesthetic for teeth.
well, they still do that today. The lidocaine.
That's from Coke.
Mm, no, but it's something similar from the same plant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Devin, I noticed that. Yeah, that's good.
I ain't no band leader. Yeah, I heard that story.
What do I think of the Italian? What, the president? I don't know, man. A lot of people I know don't like her.
It's really good, Reggie. Like I don't know if the Mexican Coke they import to the US is the same, but here, like the local Coke that they distribute here, like there's a factory here where they're burning sugar cane all fucking year, and like sometimes the ash from the sugar cane falls all over the city. Just and that's all they do, make sugar cane and Coke, and that Coke's really good, and it's really like literally on New Year's. They bought the 2 liters, right? And I was no, no, no. Bring me a glass Coke, the recyclable one. And I drank like the half-liter glass Coke, and they drank the other ones from the other packaging. But I really think that some of the it has to yeah, you have to like really get it down here.
That makes sense. It's always better in the country you're in.
You can, Devin. I know what you mean, but I swear they don't taste the same. Like the Coke I buy here from the local store, it's like 10 pesos. That's like cents. And you just buy you're not but you're just buying the soda cuz you got to return the glass bottle cuz they reuse them. So the Coke is being made here like in the state. Like it's just it tastes really good.
Oh, I didn't know that. So 10 pesos is what?
That's like that's like pennies, bro.
For one glass?
For a 500 milliliter bottle, glass bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over here, what I paid today, like $3?
My shine box, I used to leave your shoes leave like mirrors. Made a lot of money too. They used to call me Spit Shine Leo.
How so? You can
There he is.
only get glass bottles until the 80s. Remember when they brought them back though? I think in the 2000s. They brought the glass bottles back for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck invented corn syrup. I don't know why they did that shit. Yeah, American food's fuck, guys. Like American food, like literally grab a loaf of Wonder Bread and check the ingredients in the US and then the ingredients like in any other country. There's like so many more fucking ingredients in that shit. And then you eat it and then your stomach starts like or starts like fucking making noises.
I think America produces the most, well, the most corn, yeah, so that's why they put the syrup and everything.
Well, I guess.
Plus, it's the cheapest to make. They're all about the dollar, so they're going to make everything cheap.
Yeah, Reggie said American bread is literally cake. Yes, some places in Europe, if you show them American bread, they don't even consider that shit bread, bro. That's like what is that? Like, yeah. I should learn how to bake my own bread. People do that shit. Make some bomb ass sourdough.
Yeah. Yeah, the white bread is disgusting. I don't like it.
No. I buy the Ezekiel bread. I don't know if you guys tried it.
Oh, yeah, I had that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little dry, but it's good
I
with
think
butter.
I think it's way more healthier than all the rest of them.
Yeah, make good egg sandwiches out of that.
The bread at Subway is 11% sugar. I heard they put like addictive substances in the bread, but I'm not sure.
Pete Bob said, "Do you think root beer tastes like mouthwash?" That came out of nowhere.
I like root beer. If you
I can
put
see what you mean though, a little bit. Yeah.
if you put ice cream in the root beer,
Hmm. Yeah, I have root beer float.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I remember when I tried that. I was in fifth grade and I went to like this National Guard retreat in Prescott, and there were like, and they like showed us around in events and like leader like like inspire the kids or whatever. Me being the kid at the time. And then they made us root beer floats, and I never had root beer floats in my life. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're gonna put soda in the ice cream. But then when I tried it, I was like, wow, it's so good. But I never again had one. That was in fifth grade.
yeah, they're mad good. A&W root beer float, yeah, those are banging.
Sprite and peppermint schnapps taste like exactly like mouthwash. Do you guys drink Canada Dry?
I like ginger ale. I don't know.
That's Canada Dry. That's like well, that's what Canada Dry is, ginger ale.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I quit soda though. I'm proud to say I don't drink soda anymore.
There's certain things I have to drink it with. Chinese food, I need a Coca-Cola. Burgers,
Pizza.
pizza. I could drink like a iced tea with that.
I've just reserved my soda to when I go out to eat. So I go out to eat maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah, that's not bad then.
Yeah, so
Every day, forget it. You're done for.
I was doing that. I did that for a year, but I think I was depressed or something, bro, because my dad had just died and I was fucking eating out every day. Like every night I would go eat and I would not, and it was crazy, but I stopped. Glad I stopped.
Did you
I think,
notice a difference though, like in your body, like you felt like shit?
um, yeah, I noticed like yeah, you just you inflate, like your jaw, you can't see your jaw anymore, and like you like everything's rounder and stuff is tighter, and even like you don't even think as clearly when you're eating like shit. But when you're good, like everything, you just feel better all around.
Yeah.
Bushman of the Kalahari, what?
Let's see. Hershey's is better than Cadbury.
I don't know about
Uh,
that. I don't
I
know
don't.
about that.
Yeah, I don't know. The Hershey's I eat, I don't really.
Cadbury's is soft and good. Hershey's gives me fucking reflux every time.
Speaking of Hershey's, I heard Vito was riding the Hershey Highway.
I'm not a big chocolate guy though.
I need to be in a specific mood for that.
Yeah, maybe chocolate cake, chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, but like chocolate to munch on chocolate, just nah.
I like the trail mix with the peanuts and stuff, the peanut butter and the chocolate in it.
Almond almond M&Ms are good.
Yeah,
Yeah, ice cream is better than chocolate. Ice cream with cookies, fucking bomb.
I can't have ice cream.
Why not?
Uh,
Diabetes?
no, lactose intolerant.
Has it always been like that?
No, it's usually what happens is like if I don't have it for a long time, which I haven't had ice cream in like 10 years, it'll give me a bad stomach ache. But let's say tomorrow I go eat ice cream and then I'll just eat it for a week, then no problem because your body has to get used to it.
Yeah.
So I don't like going through the pain the first couple days.
Yeah. I don't drink milk, glasses of milk.
Yeah, me either.
My family does, but I could never do that.
Cheese, I'll eat it. Yeah, I don't care if that hurts or,
I don't
pasta,
care.
that kind of stuff, that messes me up too, but I don't care.
You're like, I don't care. I'm gonna eat that cheese. That mozzarella is mine.
Yeah, I can't give cheese up. No way, man. Hell no.
Fucking Syrup's having a stomach problem, and then someone walks in with buffalo mozzarella, and he's like, "Over here."
Hell yeah. I rather quit like cold cuts than cheese.
I can't do cold cuts anymore, man. I don't know.
No, I swell up with that. It's too much salt.
It's bad for you, bro. You see how they make cold cuts? It's just
Yeah.
it's all bad. Like it's not whatever ham, anything. You know, wieners, all that shit. That's all bad for you.
It's the worst thing for you, I think. One of the worst.
Yeah, I keep. I don't know what happened. Like my body, like every time I think of like ham, I just like cringe now. But I used to love like ham and cheese, egg sandwiches, and like or egg and ham. But now I can't. I just can't. I don't know what happened. Like my body doesn't like it anymore.
When you're in your teens and your 20s, you don't really feel it that much. But once you get close to 30, then you start feeling everything.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was 20, I could like drink all night and wake up like nothing and go to work. Just
Yeah,
now it's like can't. Well, I don't do that now, but I couldn't imagine doing that nowadays.
no, I can't. Sausages in the bathroom stall. What are you talking about, Nico?
Eat sausages in secret.
Go make some beats for me, please.
Do you like the Johnsonville Italian sausages, sir? Or do you go to a butcher?
I haven't been to a butcher in a long time, but I know which ones you're talking about. I ate them not too long ago.
Or what do you? What's your opinion on those?
Um,
Are they like a decent, authentic? Do they taste like they're supposed to, or what do you think?
I would give it like five, 5 out of 10.
What?
Yeah,
Damn, dude. You know who I asked that same question? Mikey DiLeonardo.
yeah.
I was like, Mikey, do you like Johnsonville sauce? Because I that's the only Italian sausage I really have access to. Because I don't know much about that, so I just get them at Fry's or Safeway. And he put like in all caps, only for barbecue. Like I guess he only grills them. Like he doesn't eat them any other way.
See, I would do the same thing with that probably, because I would fry them.
Okay. So like, is there a brand that we could buy, like say at the market or whatever?
Um, I mean, I don't remember the brands at Shoprite and stuff. The ones that are supposed to be fresh on the
Yeah.
stand.
Because they have the butcher sells them. When I pass by them, they make their own Italian sausage at Sprouts anywhere you go. But I don't know if it's good. I feel like it's chorizo. Like they don't make it good. Like all the groceries have their own chorizo, but it's no good.
Yeah, Reggie just said chorizos are the best.
Yeah, dude, I have access to some really good chorizo down here, like artisan type chorizo. Like these are people that have been making chorizo their whole life,
Oh,
and like the grandfather taught the son, and that's what they do.
yeah, that must be slamming.
Yeah, dude, it's so slimy. Like it's tasty, but it's not too rich where it gives you agita. Like it's like soft but rich. Like it's really good.
Yeah, Richie said take the Shoyadel. I love Shoyadel.
Show you the
I know, Nico. I was messing with you. What about Kabasi? You like Kabasi?
I butterfly it and put it in a sandwich, like in a roll. You know what I mean? Like cut it in half and butterfly it.
Yeah. What I do is I'll chop them into pieces and then throw them in with rice and gandulas.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting hungry. Fuck.
Hey, Tone, when he talked about stuff in the case, and who knew that's what he meant?
How was everyone's holiday season? Anyone go anywhere?
I stayed home, watched the ball drop.
I didn't watch that this year, unfortunately.
It was kind of weak, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, the old days, the 90s, the early 2000s. It was like more glittery. I feel like it's just like a LED piece of crap. I don't know.
It used to be actual fireworks, wasn't it?
They had fireworks. Um, I
It's
don't.
probably a drone show now.
Yeah, because I don't think I saw them this. I saw them. You know the ones where it shows around the world.
Yeah.
So I saw there was one in Australia. I think Sydney, Australia. That one was cool. Japan, I think that was a nice one. New York City was kind of whack.
I think I saw that, Nico. I saw a clip about it where the reporter, when that came up, he went, "Ah, what is that?" And then he like cleaned it up. That's love. Love is in the air. Like, but he reacted. He was all, when he saw that, you could tell he was like, "Ah, what is that?" But he like quickly cleaned it up, and so this love is in the air. That's what that is. He saves his job from being canceled.
Dubai goes hard with the fireworks. Dubai's trying to recruit people over there. They're gonna turn that into a melting pot too one day. Watch, 30 years from now.
Yeah, that's the guy, Bebop. I saw that. That shit was hilarious, bro. He caught himself before he said anything. Yeah, he said, "Oh, what are we? What are we doing? There's love in the air. That's what we're doing." Yeah,
I messed up.
yeah, bro. That was masterful. Good for him. He got to express himself without getting in trouble. Like we all know what he meant, but he cleaned it up.
Those aren't fireworks. Those are double A's. He works for Disney, so he had to save himself. Yeah, man. Disney's Disney's a rainbow.
Oh, Kyle or Bebop. That was Bebop. I'm gonna start streaming probably. Maybe even tonight. I can't promise though, but I'm gonna start streaming Gamora. So hopefully you're around. I might stream tonight though on the Discord. Maybe we can watch YouTube or something, chill out. That'd be
That-
cool.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I am, Bob. I'm from Arizona, Phoenix, but I'm visiting down here right now. I actually have dual citizenship. So I was born in LA, but I come and go. So I have a house in Phoenix, and I have a house here. So I'm just and I work from home. So that's why I'm able to come and go as I please.
Yeah, man, that's the life right there.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty fortunate. Although right now my mom and well my whole family they're going to Mexico City for a week.
Oh yeah, you
And
were telling me.
yeah, I'm not gonna be able to go. So because of work. So I'm a little bummed out. But that's cool. We'll stream in the server.
Yeah, Gamora, man, I can't wait. And then I think 9 days from now is the new season of the prequel.
Yeah, I think so. Is it Civil War down there? Well, I mean yeah, it's crazy down here right now. Like my state is very neutral, but Sinaloa is pretty bad. Down south it's pretty bad. I traveled through bus. I took a bus to come here this time. And I was harassed a lot in Sinaloa. Like they stopped the bus a few times and they took money from people and they would make all the men get off in Sinaloa. So as soon as you enter Sinaloa, like an hour in, it was like 2 in the morning. They made us all the men get off. Then they asked me what my profession was, how much money I had on me, where I was going, where I was coming from, and I'm pretty sure that they just want to see if they're sneaking in sicarios or hitmen. Um, that's my theory. Yeah, bro, in Sinaloa, it's getting crazy, bro. Maito Flaco and Chapito and CJ and J, and it's getting crazy. But Trump's gonna clean all that shit up.
I don't think he's gonna, man. I mean,
He has all of them. He has a plan to kill all of them. He just needs permission.
Bob. Technically, it's really not safe anywhere if you really think about it. Because I could say the same thing for New York. You can't just walk around anywhere.
But
Yeah,
but in but see the difference is syrup that and when you in certain areas of Mexico, like you pass through their hands, like you're at their mercy. You know what I mean? It's not like oh you could get robbed in New York or you could get jumped. No, it's like there is a system in place to make sure that their interests are being pushed forward. And so like me, like I was traveling, I'm innocent, but I got stopped twice. And the people that interrogated me, they weren't fucking army or soldiers or cops. They just looked like straight up fucking I don't know what the fuck they were. And they didn't speak educated Spanish. They spoke like that Spanish that thugs speak like from the ranchos and stuff. Like it wasn't like educated Spanish. And and that's what's scary that the bus man didn't say nothing to them. He just got off like if it was a normal thing. And that's the difference that like there's areas here where they're in control. It's not like they control the crime or they rob people there. They're in control there. Like they run that area. You know what I mean?
oh, I got you. So it's not like a neighborhood type thing. They're just straight up cowboys.
No, it's like what do you mean cowboys? Like it's organized.
Oh, it is organized?
Cartel shit? Hell yeah, it's organized. What I'm trying to say, it's not like walking through O Block where you
Oh,
could get mugged.
yeah.
Um, you know what I mean? It's just it's fucked.
Damn, man.
But my state's safe. I let my state's chill right now. So unless the fighting in Mazatlan, it makes it more down here. Like if they'd have spread the closest to fighting is like in Mazatlan, and the border with Durango, because Durango is like an important route to up north, and that's where they're fighting at in Mazatlan and the border with Durango in my state.
Yeah. Nico, if you post a upcoming music video, make sure it's clean, bro. Do not post anything. Read the rules. There's a rules thing in there. Just make sure you know everything's good.
Yeah, I am careful, Bebop. I'm very careful. I don't go out late. I go to the same places, and yeah, I'm chill. I know how to take care of myself.
It could be swear words, but if it's the music video you sent me, Nico, I don't know if that's good. If it's that same video with the, you know, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean.
I need more beats, Nico. We got to do another one.
Yeah, but it's overall, I've had a good time here. Oh, did I tell you, here I lost $100? I dropped. I actually
Yeah,
lost them myself. No mugging, nothing. No cartel involved. Just Leo.
that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, bro. I had because I send myself money through Western Union, right? So I send myself to convert it to pesos. So I had just sent myself $100. That was gonna be like my money for like the next 3 days or whatever. And I went to the store to go buy some cookies, and I think I dropped it on my way to the store.
Damn. Was
Yeah.
was it an American Benji?
Nah, I had already converted it, so it was like 1,700 or 1,800 pesos. Um, I just hope whoever found it uses it for good. You know,
Yeah,
feeds could feed their family or feed themselves. I just hope it doesn't go to anything stupid. That's all I hope.
yeah. Uh, Nico, there's a few mods, so
Those guys are animals. They don't play. Just kidding.
send it to me first so I see it, and then I'll let you know. Hey, NV, what's going on, brother? Happy New Year. NV's in the Discord too. Why weren't you born rich instead of handsome?
I ask myself that every day.
Have you been to Colombia? Beep said. I haven't.
I haven't. I worked with Colombians at work once. I actually trained a Colombian call center through
Uh,
Zoom.
what
But sorry, go ahead, sir.
is Colombia where Medellin is? Medellin?
Yeah, that's where Escobar is from.
Yeah, it
Don
looks
Pablo.
nice. It looks nice over there.
Yeah, it's like Mexico, I'd say. Just more mountains. I think it has more mountains.
You ever been to the Dominican Republic?
No, bro.
That place, man. I don't know.
I've
Like,
met two Colombia. Is it dangerous? You said it was dangerous, right?
like, so I think it was a 40-minute drive from the airport to the resort,
Yeah.
and you're just driving around. You're seeing like houses with no windows and shit, and it was all slums like the whole way. the whole way, bro. 40 minutes of slums and nothing. Like it was weird.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous. Actually, where'd you go? Why'd you go to Dominican Republic?
For vacation, it was Puerto Plata.
But like, what made you like go there?
It was a family trip. I didn't pick it, but
Oh, you're like I didn't pick it, Leo. It was a family trip. I
like they
was
went to a few places that I didn't want to go to because I get leery about certain. Like they went to Jamaica twice. I said no. I didn't want to go to Jamaica.
I don't know, probably somewhere I'd want to go in in the Caribbean. I don't know, maybe Brazil. Is Brazil the Caribbean?
Isn't that I don't
Cuba,
know.
I heard is safe. Cuba.
Cuba, Cuba's probably more safe. Yeah, because I knew some girl that was walking the streets over there.
Hmm. Maybe Argentina, but I don't know what you do in Argentina.
I heard Argentina's really nice.
Yeah, I'm really lucky to have beaches here. Like, if I ever want to have like a beach day or whatever the fuck, I could go to. And then when I get there and I see like gringos and like American people, I'm like, haha, you had to pay to come here. I live here. I live an hour away. Fuck you.
Argentina is great now, Beep said.
I have met a lot of I've met two Colombian women or whatever, and they were pretty cool. They were really nice. Like they have nice. They're just chill to talk to. They would call me parce, parcero, parce.
Meyer Lansky really got screwed out of hundreds of mils on his Cuba deal. Yeah, that was during the whole Castro thing.
Yeah, Castro fucked them up really good.
I'm kind of glad he screwed Lansky over. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Meyer Lansky.
Dude, Fidel saw right through them, huh?
Hell yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah, you guys been making guap down here, doing whatever the fuck you wanted. All right, all that's over.
It takes one to know one. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He knew exactly like what was going on.
He's like, I want my taste retroactive. It's the first time I'm hearing about any of this.
And then Mary Lansky's all like, well, I didn't want to start earning and then pull back. I didn't want to start kicking up and then pull back.
Feature's awesome.
Dude,
Features,
he had an answer for everything, bro.
yeah. I didn't like Lansky because he kind of, it was an Italian thing. So when other people were getting involved, it became so sneaky. That's why like all those hits started happening. Murder Inc. was mostly them. So in Cosa Nostra, doing a hit, the Italians weren't getting paid, but those guys used to get paid. Like it was just a weird thing that I didn't like Lansky and his crew. I didn't like Lucky really either, to be honest with you. I
Why
was
not?
I was more of a Capone guy, like those guys. Like I feel Lucky, he was a snaky snitch. I wonder if Reggie's here. He'd probably agree with me on this. But that whole crew is I didn't like them. I liked Torrio, but I didn't like Lansky, Bugsy, none of those guys.
Yeah, Lucky, he never really seemed to like care about like the Italian thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. But I think I know what you mean with that. Like with Meyer and then Bugsy and I think I know what you mean.
So basically, I'll put it in a more traditional term thing. All right. So in Philly, you had Stanfa, right? And then Stanfa was the boss. And then you had Joey Merlino in there. Now, Joey didn't have all Italians with him, he had his neighborhood crew. Lucky had his neighborhood crew with Lansky and those guys. So it was not, they called themselves the Young Turks, Merlino and them. So it wasn't like a mafia thing, you know what I mean? Plus, yes, there's Rothstein. Once Rothstein was gone, that was it.
Thanks, Rare Form. Appreciate it. We'll greet you.
Rothstein was a legit genius. That guy would have made La Cosa Nostra untouchable if he was Italian. I don't know. Joe Masseria would say differently.
Arnold, bro.
Yeah, because they were both powerhouses. You had Rothstein with his people, and then you had Joe Masseria. But Joe was so much stronger that I believe he took out Rothstein. Nico, I don't think YouTube lets links in the comments. I think they mark it as spam, so I can't check. I said to if you could email it, I'll look at it. But yeah, Rothstein was a genius. I think the real genius no one really ever talks about is Johnny Torrio. Joe the Boss was a scary guy. Yeah, in the show Boardwalk, they made him look all you know
Smart.
smart, presentable. In real life, he looked so dirty. If you look at
Didn't
his,
he stink?
he used to smell. He would drink like I think like 16 cappuccinos, espressos, whatever.
Damn, imagine his breath. Ugh.
Oh man, yeah. You know what? With
Toria
Tori,
Random. Is that true?
he basically yeah. So remember when I said Torio basically started the commission before the commission existed?
Yeah, I think I heard you say that. Yeah.
So then he basically he was with them, strung them along, teaching them shit because he was made in Italy. He wasn't made in America.
Oh, really? I didn't fucking know that. What was he? Sicilian or Napolitan?
He was shit. Uh, I believe Naples.
Was he Camorrista? Was he a Camorrista? He had
Uh,
to have been if he was from Naples.
I
I
know
think
there
he
was.
was, bro. I think I heard somewhere that he was Camorrista. And now
Yeah.
Anastasia too.
Oh yeah. So you're right. So when he came here, he was already made. But wait, no, he would have been. He. How would he be made if Kamara don't make people?
But if he's from Naples, there was no Cosa Nostra that I know of. I mean, I'm not an expert, but isn't there not no Cosa Nostra in Naples?
No, that would be Sicily.
Hey, that is a good question. Like, so Sicilian LCN doesn't go into Naples?
I mean, they could do business with them, but as far as being made, because like in The Sopranos, Feach was made on the other side. That he would have been in Sicilian, which in the show, yeah, he was Sicilian.
Yeah. And Gambino was Sicilian. Bonanno was Sicilian. Or Castellamarese del Golfo. That's Sicily, right?
Yeah,
Castellamare del Golfo. Castle by the sea or Castle by the Gulf, right?
Yeah. If Masseria had been born later, do you think he'd make a good boss in the 50s, 60s? He would have probably been like, yeah, I think he would have been probably a good boss because he wasn't like a Albert Anastasia type guy. But I don't know. He only wanted one boss, no commission. So he could have turned out like a Carmine Galante where they just whack him, which he was whacked anyway. But he did run for like over 10 years. Should Feach have had more of an Italian accent in the show? Yeah, he should have sounded like, the broken English and everything. Let's see.
Dude, my touch bar, I think it went kaput after the FDR.
Really?
It's not lighting up anymore.
Oh, shit. What does that mean?
I don't know. Fuck it. All right. But yeah, it's really interesting. I'm really interested in who was a Camorrista before coming to the US. But I think Torrio was for sure because, I mean, he's not Sicilian.
Yeah, because I can't picture, like, I'm trying to think why.
Because you can't be Napolitan and go to Sicily and get made either, right? Like, that's a no. I would imagine Sicilians are kind of like, ugh, fucking Napolitan.
I mean, let me think about this. Because I'm going to try to think of some stories that I heard. I can't see a reason why they would want to go to, like, why Naples guys would want to go to Sicily.
There's none.
Or
Unless it's like some hyper local relationship that they have with someone and just an individual basis type shit. You know what I mean?
that would probably be the only way, yeah. Because a lot of the American guys, the whole pizza connection, all that shit, that was all from in Sicily, nothing from Naples. And then you had Castellano, he had the ties to the Sicilians. But then in The Sopranos, you had guys they would call Naples to get shit done.
So he came to. When did Johnny Torrio come to New York? I'd say, right?
He was in New York, yeah, and then they went to Chicago after.
Okay, so he arrived in New York as a very young child. So he couldn't have been made in Italy.
I thought he was made in Italy.
He was born in Basilicata, southern Italy. Where is that? Basilicata.
How do
Montepeloso, Basilicata, Kingdom of Italy.
that's by
That's by
what is that between like Campania and fucking Naples?
yeah, it's not by the beach. Uh
Torrio was in the 5 Point gang in the 1890s. Yeah, he was. So Kyle said, "Is it realistic that Feach would have been a captain? Would Fiorio get stripes? Realistically, would they let immigrants run things beyond being a soldier?" Yeah. So there were. Uh, The Italians that came, they were already made in Sicily, but they would have to get made again in the American Cosa Nostra because you have to be recognized by another member of that specific family. Like you can't walk around saying, "Hey, I'm a made guy." It's a secret society at that point, so they have to be introduced and recognized. Like, "Hey, this guy's with us," and then people would recognize them.
That's strange. Those early Italians would have American ass names. Paul Kelly, Monk. Is Monk Eastman Italian?
I have no idea.
Because the leader of the his name was Paul. It wasn't Paul Kelly, right? It was Paul Moretti or something like that, or Paolo Moretti.
I know they changed their names a lot. A lot of people when they came in.
Dude, imagine living in New York in the turn of in the early 1900s.
No way. Hell no.
Nah,
Nah, man. I don't know.
bro, you're in on the ground fall.
Your only job would probably be construction or what else? Farming? I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
know.
the cars, you didn't have cars in the early. When did the cars come in? The 20s?
I think the
The,
Model T was like in 19. Well, they had cars, but they weren't a thing. I think they had cars in like the late 1800s, but they weren't like everywhere.
and then if it breaks down, you're screwed. There was no roads.
There's probably horse shit everywhere, huh?
Yeah. So there's this place in Jersey where it's an old ass sign and it's like New York, 155 miles away and stuff. It was the same road where Nucky Johnson got the road built from Atlantic City to New York.
He actually did that.
They got that done, yeah, all the politicians and shit, because they wanted to bring the booze.
Oh, fuck you, Bob Barker. That's crazy. Why the fuck? Oh my god. Sir,
But
don't look up American. You don't even know what the fuck that is.
no, I won't.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Bunky. Yeah, no, the comment was all right, brother. But the Discord, so basically, if I make a long video, it gets blocked. You know what I mean? Because it's certain shows. And since Netflix is buying all these shows, it's going to be more strict. So that's why the Discord will have the longer compilations.
Hey, Leo, pull that up. Fuck you guys. It's fucking breaking my balls here.
The Joe Rogan, hey, pull that up with the alien doing this and that.
Hey, Leo, do we got that? What's the
I appreciate that, Bunky. Yeah, join the Discord, bro. We're gonna have some shit going.
Yeah, guys, join the Discord. We'll be chilling in there. We'll be streaming, breaking balls, watching movies, all kinds of stuff.
Did Feach get when he got out? Probably not.
The fact that he made it a point to say it, you know what I mean?
Feach looks like he stunk so bad, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he like an old man, like smelled
yeah,
like an old guy.
yeah, yeah. Kyle, I was shocked to see you join. You're old school, that's why.
I saw you in there. Salute.
Andrew Mellon was an interesting character in real life. Why does that name sound so familiar? Andrew Mellon. Andrew Mellon. Leo, pull that up.
Andrew
Man.
Mellon. I got you. Andrew, I got my MacBook right here.
Oh shit, nice.
Andrew Mellon, banker and former United States Secretary of Treasury.
Oh yeah, Boardwalk Empire, right?
Oh, is that the guy that says, get this interloper out of here?
I think so.
Dude, he's like, get the fuck out of my club. Nah, but he ends up doing some shady shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, they all did.
Yeah. I mean, power's power. Get this interloper. I don't know. He like put him in his place really good though, because fucking he was really arrogant sometimes. Nucky just yeah.
Yeah, when they changed the name to Nucky Thompson instead of Johnson, I'm like, all right, something's gonna happen to him because nothing happened to Nucky Johnson.
Yeah, Nucky Thompson. He well they kill him. Nucky Thompson, nothing happened to him. He just died peacefully.
Nucky Johnson, yeah, he was like 80 something when he died.
Wow, good for him.
He used to wear like purple suits and shit. He brokered the meeting with so Torio's idea of the commission, right?
Yeah.
So Torio talked to Nucky. Nucky got all of them uh, in the hotels in Atlantic City. They all met over there. Lucky, Capone, all those guys. And this was right a little after the St. Valentine's Day massacre.
Okay.
So they all get together and they talk their business. And I think it's a it's not 100% fact, but Capone, when he was leaving Jersey, he got arrested on a gun charge. And so the theory is that somebody ratted him out because he was such a loose cannon. They wanted him to go. I think he did a year for the gun, but it was just to get rid of him for a little while so he doesn't cause more war and shit. I could see like somebody like Johnny Torrio doing that shit. Like, all right, this fucking guy's causing too much havoc. Let him go away for like a year and let him come back out and calm down.
Everyone made fun of my drawing. Oh good.
How wild was Capone? He was one of the wildest characters, man. He was a terrorist.
Was he really? He,
Yeah,
he
he was.
just killed other guys though, right? Other gangsters?
Yeah, but he'd blow shit up, like blow up, right in the middle of neighborhoods and shit. He was a straight up Camorra guy.
Fucking Napolitano.
Yeah, Scarface had $100 million net worth in that ever.
Isn't that like a billion nowadays?
That's a lot. Yeah, he would have been a billionaire today.
Damn, bro, that would have been like having a cartel dude operating
Yeah, bro.
in the US at like max power, right?
Yeah, he Chicago made the most money out of all. Like he beat all the New York guys. They made so much money. They didn't even need New York. They didn't need the commission. They didn't. I don't even think they really listened to any of that shit. None of them got in trouble besides Capone.
They didn't have to. Like, I mean, Chicago's such a it's one thing. You know, in New York, they divide it up between five families. And in
Yeah.
Chicago, it's all and Chicago's not small. It's almost as big as New York, isn't it? Or on par. Eh,
So Chicago they had a few different areas where Reggie's more knowledgeable in that area. You had Chicago. Who's near Chicago that they had? Was it Milwaukee? Um, and there was a few other places, but it wasn't just Chicago that they
It's
had.
like the Midwest, right?
Yeah, like in Casino, they had
The Midwest bosses, they called them.
yeah. So they all really. So basically, it would be like the commission, but in Chicago, like because New York ain't gonna go all the way to Chicago and be like, oh, you can't do this. They'd get wiped out.
Yeah. And so in that skim, the most recent skim with the Teamsters and all,
Yeah,
New York wasn't really there then, right?
the scam win in Casino.
Yeah.
I think some New York guys had a piece of that, but not everybody.
Because I remember in Irishman, they were complaining that, I mean, that movie's bullshit anyway, but I think Salerno was complaining that they weren't okaying the loans for the casinos.
Um,
Because that was Hoffa, right? They used the Teamsters Union, and the Teamsters Union wasn't that controlled by New York, like the five families.
y- uh, the whole there was more than just the five families because there was other seats in the commission. You had Philly, you had the Patriarcha, like those guys. You had a at that point in time. I think you had like maybe 12 people on the seat, maybe a little more.
Tony Pro, he was a capo in Jersey, but he wasn't the Cavalcante, right? He was part of the five families, wasn't he?
I think he was part of the. Damn, I would have to look that up. I don't know if it was Lucchese or Genovese.
I think it was Lucchese. I think Lucchese's have a thing in Jersey. In Jersey,
Uh, I'm not sure. Beep
but I
said,
mean, they did it right because I mean, to this day, we're conversing about it, and like in the movie, like till this day, nobody knows all the details.
yeah.
But like that, they did it right. They did that shit right, bro.
Beep said Chicago was $1 billion in net worth. Was that all cash or did it include assets? That was cash. Kyle said the Kimura is its own thing within LCN. No, the Kimura ha it's all families like in Naples region. So they don't make you. You're not made. You're part of a family, and then you have Sicily with LCN, and then you have the Ndrangheta, which is Calabria. But they do work, or the Camorra will work with Ndrangheta. Camorra does work with the Mexican cartels. They work with Colombian. They work. They're all over. Who's Capone today? Um, I don't know if they could use him.
Are they still around? Was it those two, the Calabrese twins that brought it down?
Uh,
Frank Calabrese, the one that he turned on the outfit, right?
I forgot his name. Was it Calabrese?
Yeah, Frank Calabrese. He was on fucking Francis.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Capone, Bunky. So the thing with the Napolitans, the Sicilians, you'll watch certain movies and be like, you would think the Italians wouldn't be getting along with the African Americans, but that was not true because they all got along because they were all in a poor neighborhood. It wasn't until later on, and like, what was it? I would say maybe the 60s. The media likes to, drill shit into people's heads. So, you had racism, but it wasn't as big in like the North. That was bad in like the South, and a lot of Italians in the South got their asses handed to them, lynched. Like New Orleans, around there was a lot of Italians that got killed. There was a lot of racism. Who worked with the Queen Bee of Harlem? Remind me of the Queen Bee.
Isn't that the numbers lady? The one that was fighting against Dutch Schultz? I don't know
Uh,
why I know this.
I don't know. Queen Bee, yeah, I haven't really studied her.
I think Bumpy knew her. Bumpy Johnson. She was a numbers lady. Am I right? Bunky? Yeah, see, Bumpy Johnson's boss. Told you.
So if it was Bumpy Johnson's boss, they would have been working with. What time is that? What was that, the 60s,
No, this was like
50s?
the this is well no, this was way before. This was like prohibition, almost prohibition during prohibition. And she ran numbers in Harlem, and I guess she kicked up to the Italians, and she had beef with Dutch Schultz, and somehow Lucky helped them out or
I,
something.
I was gonna say if it was that era, it would have been Lucky. Um, Probably the Napolitans would have been helping.
Cause Lucky didn't like Dutch Schultz, right?
No.
They had beef or something, right? So that was like a common enemy of theirs, and
Yeah.
that's how I guess that's how Bumpy came into power in Harlem, kind of with the numbers and Dutch Schultz killed. They took out Dutch Schultz and yeah.
I don't know if she started the lotto. Like, I don't know if that is 100% true. But yeah, now it's starting to come back to me with the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, every community had a big numbers racket, right?
Yeah, now it's legalized in every state with the lotto. That's where they got it from, the mob.
That's just a fucking lottery.
Yep.
Yeah. But would
Harlem.
they make people buy tickets? Like would they make you buy them or you could buy them if you
No,
wanted
like
to?
so, you'd have like old ladies going into let me play this number, and they would take it, and then so how it used to work is they would take like let's say they would go by for example a horse race, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the horse race, let's say that how there's numbers on the horses, and it would come out like let's say 1, 2, 3. That's the number that came out, but it wouldn't have been a horse race. It's like randomized. They
Okay.
randomized it.
I'll be right back.
All right. So let me see. Bunkie, they said Harlem. The community's great over there. Kyle said cannabis sales. How many people are still locked up? In the South, there's a lot still doing a lot of time. They didn't get pardoned yet, unfortunately. A lot of Gambino in Ohio in the 70s. Great War of Danny Green days. Yes, sir. Cleveland. What's up with the Michael Francis name drop in Goodfellas? And how that. Yeah, they pronounced it Franchese. I remember that. I think they just wanted to drop some random, person that was pop. Because when did Francis go away? Late 80s, early 90s, maybe? Or I'm thinking late 80s. So they probably wanted to drop somebody, drop his name off. Fat Andy, they name drop. In Cleveland, yeah, there was a lot of Italians in Cleveland. Now I don't really see much full blooded anymore. Cornbread Mafia, I'm not sure 100% Bunky. Um, yeah, I'm not sure with that whole. I never followed the gang stuff with that one at least. Do you know a guy called Shonda Burns? He was a mobster from Cleveland. No, did not hear about him. I'm still like learning some of them. I'm researching Pittsburgh right now. Um, I'm mostly New York. The Dixie Mafia, I remember.
Dixie Mafia, what's that?
The the one in Ohio or Cleveland. That's what they called them.
There's actually a movie about that. It's Andy Garcia,
Yeah.
Lo, um, the guy from The Matrix, Fishburne.
Oh yeah, Larry Fishburne or something.
Yeah, him and Andy Garcia. Andy Garcia plays Lucky, and yeah, it's a pretty good movie though. I recommend it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that beep. I never heard of them from Cleveland.
From Cleveland, Ohio. That's where Kid Cudi is from. Well, all this talk about food, nah, I'm gonna fight the urge. I'm not gonna go eat. Don't do it, Leo. Dude, I fucked up my knees. I was running in my house, but I did it barefoot. And I think I fucked up my knees.
Would
Like
you
it hurt. Huh?
you twisted it?
I don't know, man. But like they're like it's not sore anymore, but they just hurt. Like if like you shouldn't be running barefoot.
Nah, hell no. How tight is or was LCN McCube in Exiles?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I never heard of that.
Um, are we talking about the ones that came to the U.S.? Because who was running Miami over there? Traficante?
Yeah.
I can't see him being too nice.
That's kind of crazy he had that name too. Traficante?
I know.
Like what the fuck? That he just had a mobster ass name.
Bay of Pigs, CIA. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Mr. AD?
Bay of Pigs, CIA. I mean, I don't know much about anything, but I've never heard of like any outstanding ties between LCN and like Cuban exiles. I don't think they liked Cuban drug dealers really.
No, not unless they were making money.
Yeah, I don't think they really liked them.
Yeah, and same with Cuba. They didn't like them making money either. Bon
Have you seen that
appetit.
documentary Cocaine Cowboys?
I never seen it.
You should watch it. It's really good.
Carlos Marcello might have been the biggest boss to knock off JFK. I heard about that, but I don't know how true it was. Marcello supposedly admitted it in prison. See, I wish they would have had some transcripts and shit, because that would have been interesting. I know 100% somebody didn't want him in. There was a lot of money at stake during JFK. Gravano says it was, what's her name? Marilyn Monroe that got him whacked. Not her like knowing about it, but there's a theory, conspiracy theory, that she was one of the reasons why he got whacked.
Who, Kennedy?
Yeah. And then supposedly they poisoned Marilyn Monroe because her death was a little weird.
So what? Out of jealousy, they whacked her.
No, so she knew a lot because she was with JFK. She was with what's his name from the. Was she with Marcello? Who was she with? She was with a lot of people, but a lot of powerful people. So they said she what OD'd or something, some bullshit. So Gravano said that.
The fucking twat. That's what the fuck she was.
Gravano said that like Tato Arello and got info from Carlo Gambino that somebody poisoned her.
Exactly, Kyle. A, she was a whore. B, that was everybody's child she was carrying.
You eat at Capisi's restaurant all the time here in Dallas, the place Oswald ate at before. Oswald was a patsy.
Who was the administration after Kennedy?
What's his name?
It was Johnson, right?
Johnson. Yeah.
And and then it was after who was president after Johnson?
Was it Nixon?
Who was pres after Lyndon?
LeBron James.
Yeah, it was Nixon.
Yeah. After Kennedy, it all went downhill, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's, the powers that be took him out. It's obvious. Like whoever the fuck it was that runs this country, the lizard people, whoever.
Yeah. Nixon was set up. Remember that speech with Nixon? The New World Order.
He was for it or against it.
He said it was something about bringing a new world order. His whole speech.
Novus Ordon. Something.
He was tied to the Genovese. How he's doing? Said. I mean, there was a lot of money at stake at that time.
What do you think
So
is gonna happen in Venezuela next?
I mean, they were already poor to begin with, right?
Yeah,
The,
they're pretty poor already.
their money was worthless at the time. Now their oil's gone. It's going to be like another Haiti.
What I don't understand is that they left the regime in charge. Well, they didn't take the regime out. Like that regime is still there. So it's like not much will change.
Before all this happened, right? Um, New York City had a flood of Venezuelan immigrants come in.
Yeah, the Tren de Agua and all that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
most of them were men. So the women and children were in Venezuela, which is a scary thought
What do you mean scary?
because they brought all the guys in and then not the family. So once all the guys left, now what? And it's weaker.
Well, but you gotta think about it. Like the people that leave are like I'm sure the soldiers didn't leave.
It's like the war, like collateral, the collateral damage.
I mean, even at full strength, Venezuela they couldn't they could they couldn't go up against. I mean, they just have like what, two destroyers on the shore, and they already took the president, and that's
Yeah,
not even like that's light work. They're not even like trying.
they always do that. They go after the weakest countries, man.
Yeah, yeah, Venezuela's pretty weak.
They tried to in Vietnam, but they got annihilated. Beep said, "Isn't it weird the CIA recruiter who was charged with bugging the Watergate building gets invited on every talk show, but Nixon has to resign?" Um, yeah, Nixon, to be honest, I didn't like him. I wasn't born for him, but reading up and all the shit that I seen on Nixon, I know he was a puppet, but I don't know. I'm not sure, Kyle. I'm trying to think. The whole thing was weird. The Watergate.
Coke prices are gonna change with that Venezuela thing. That's real shit, bro.
No, I know.
That's crazy how the prices the I know in 2016 you could get a kilo in Arizona for 25K. Probably up from that nowadays.
I have no idea. Yeah, the whole Watergate thing, I have to re-watch all of that because I forgot a lot of it.
I'm debating that.
Burger sounds good right now.
Dude, I miss In and Out so much.
Oh yeah, they don't have them over there, right?
No. But yeah, I'm gonna go live later, I think. Cause I'll probably will stream some YouTube or something on the Discord.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
I really just want to make sure my laptop doesn't die, doesn't crash the stream. So yeah, we'll see later.
I gotta look at how to do it on the phone too.
What, stream from your phone?
Yeah, I wonder like how it works.
I don't think you can because when I go into the voice channel and try to share my phone screen, it doesn't let me. It only lets me on the laptop. How do you edit your videos on your phone?
The laptop.
On the laptop?
Yeah, but I don't know. The laptop gets hot so quickly.
Mine does too, bro. I mean, it's not hot right now. That's why I did the FDR. But I think that's normal. I think they just get hot.
Yeah, if I'm running like a bunch of programs at once, it'll burn.
My little brother got this $2,400 MacBook. It has
Yeah,
like 32 RAM or something like that. 32 gigs of RAM, and that shit didn't even blink when I was streaming Lord of the Rings. I was streaming at 1080p 60 FPS, and,
uh,
and the fan didn't even come on, bro.
yeah. I think I only have like 16.
I just have 8 gigs on my MacBook Pro.
I mean, that's good. Even like 16 was too much for me because all I do is really make videos or download shit.
Yeah.
I didn't need anything special. The one before that was horrible. It was 4 gigs.
Oof.
So the videos used to take me forever. Then I got the 16 like maybe 6 months ago.
That's good. That's what you started on a 4 gig RAM PC laptop.
Well, I started from the phone. The first few videos I put out were from the phone. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah. I
And
remember when I started seeing your name on YouTube,
yeah,
I was like, serious? They just started
yeah.
popping up.
My first icon the, was a lion.
I don't remember that.
It was like a blue lion. And then after I think 1,000 subscribers, I changed it. I'm like, I need a different logo. So I made that one. And then I started using a laptop. I'm like, let me try to see if I could do like a 20-minute video. I'm like, all right, this is good. Then someone's like, try an hour. So then I did the Tony and Junior hour one.
Hmm.
And then from there, it just blew up.
So that junior one's an old video.
The first Junior one with just him and Tony.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the biggest ones that got me like the most was Hesh and Benny Fazio. Like Benny Fazio, that's a remake because the first one got me like it blew up in like a week. It was like at a 500,000 views.
What was the title?
Benny Fazio, Criminal Mastermind.
Mm. I feel like the most successful titles are lines from the show.
Yeah,
So like I came up with a title like earlier when we were talking. And like when Ginny Sachs brothers going back and forth, and then Ginny says he's doing right by us. Like a good title would be Ginny Sachs brother doing right by her and her family. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's a good title. Like that's how you gotta approach it. Like I feel like those would make the best titles.
When I look at my analytics and stuff, people that uh, look for Sopranos, most of them, it should this week the highest percent of searches was just Ceerious. It wasn't even Sopranos.
They just want content.
They just searched my name. Yeah,
Because I think something that would be fun, like mini Soprano movies, like not just a comp. You know what I mean? Like you know how in the Sopranos, a lot of stories were like you could put it together and make the story. You know what I mean? Um, so like maybe um, like what's would be a good Davy Scatino. Well, you already made the video, right?
yeah, like the whole Davy Scatino.
So there you go. So David Scatino doing a good job for doing a good job during the bust out, or something funny like that, or David Scatino killing it during his bust out. Something funny like that. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Yeah, because one of the so the first viral video I had was I made it was the Sopranos grilled cheese compilation. So
Okay.
everything with grilled cheese I put up. Then the
Hmm.
second one I made was I took it down. I wish I didn't, but it was Uncle Junior gives good advice. So it was every time Uncle Junior talked to Tony about something, and that was like that blew up and got me like up to like 10,000 subscribers.
Or like Richie Aprile plays tremendous moxie for his size. And then you do like a comp of Richie just being a prick to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or yeah, it's just some I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
there's a few of them I still want to do. There's a lot of times they eat ice cream in the show, so I wanted to do an ice cream one with like an ice cream song in the background.
Okay, yeah.
That I definitely got
Crackdown is an ice cream.
some kind of like just yeah, because Tony eats ice cream, Phil eats ice cream, AJ eats ice cream.
When they
Uh,
whack, when they throw that guy over the bridge, there's an ice cream truck.
yeah, the ice cream truck. That's how I was gonna start it out. Cause I have like a bunch of scenes with the ice cream. I just gotta put it all together. It's on my other laptop.
Or like Tony Soprano being decisive. Because Carmine says this. The no Tony Soprano being decisive and wishing and making Carmine wish he was his son. That's another funny title. And then
Yeah,
you like make videos of Tony. I don't know, being fucking that guy's ass where he like curb stomps him, or where he gets Philly. He's being decisive.
yeah.
But
Remember the
but
one?
yeah,
Remember the one I did with the car talks? It
I think
was
yeah.
so. I think the next one maybe I'll do is boat talk, like the boat, every boat scene,
Yeah, both scenes are cool.
because a lot of them were pretty good. The one with him and Artie, and he's like, "I'm just another victim of Benny Fazio, criminal mastermind."
Yeah, but see that Benny criminal mastermind. That's funny. Like people read that and they chuckle a little bit. So even Even someone who doesn't watch never watched The Sopranos, Benny Fazio, criminal mastermind. Who's that? What does he do? Why is he a mastermind? So they'll click on, like, it's intriguing, you know. So they'll click on it, and then and like the title, like, I don't know, it has to be like a title where, oh, I want to see what that's about.
Yeah.
Like what does he mean? You know, that he's doing that, or but you know your business better than me.
Thanks, Kyle, bro. Yeah, I'll see you on hit. I'll see you on Discord, brother. Thanks for joining.
All right, see you in Discord, Kyle.
Yeah, Leo. So what I did was with the long compilations like that, I'll tag like movie in it, you know? So
Okay.
some people will be like, if it's an hour and a half, oh, great movie. They really thought it was like a movie. But it kind of is, but it's not. And then they'd be like, where's this movie? Where can I find it? I'm like, it's the show. It's this show.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of ways. Um, but yeah, hopefully people will continue to have interest on in soprano content. I think they always will, because like
Yeah.
there's always young people who stumble into it, and I think that's like the biggest thing of the Sopranos. Like, young people will continue to discover it as the generations go by.
So you know how they have this brain rot crap going on and with all that?
Yeah, yeah.
So The Sopranos is a part of that. Their little shit now. That's why the other day I had to ban some 13-year-old kid from joining because he probably saw it from like one of that, you know?
From like the memes and the clips and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a really good show, and I mean, there's no other show that I've seen it evolve every generation like that. Like where it like becomes a different it just becomes a different beast every generation, and it's nice to see.
Yeah. It's going to always, I think it's probably never going to die out.
Yeah, cuz not even Boardwalk is quoted in that, man. Like there's no other show that, like in The Sopranos, every emotion you could think of is in there. There's a line for any emotion you want to like express. There's a line for it. And I can't say that about every other show, any other show. Um Like literally, like any situation I'm in, I could come up with a soprano line, and like, apply it to the situation I'm in.
This, yeah. So The Sopranos, that's 100% true. Whereas The Wire, you could apply certain shit, like real serious stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
And then I don't know. It's hard to quote Gamora. Like
yeah.
I'm still shocked Gamora's not like a top show. No one really knows about it that I know.
Well, the language barrier, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was more fans. Like even on Reddit, there's not a lot of like people. There's like only like 8,000 people in it.
I heard it's only big with the like in the Italian American community.
Yeah, because the people in Italy don't like that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean I think the issue too was the title, because there's already been Gamora. Gamora was already the movie that came out.
Yeah, that's true.
So
And then Sodom and Gomorrah.
yeah, and then I think it was the title, because it just sounds way too foreign, and the movie already came out. There was a movie called Gomorrah in '06, and that was I liked the movie. That was a good movie, but I could see why a lot of people aren't going to sit there and watch that movie. And if people would see the series come, literally, bro, when I saw the series come out, I thought it was a cheap knockoff of the movie. I was like, I saw the aesthetics of it. I saw everything. I was like, oh, this is like some Italian Telemundo knockoff of Gomorrah. Literally, that's what I thought,
Yeah,
it just didn't catch my eye. Like the posters, the colors. It's just all dark, and like I said, the name. there's nothing like they didn't work well on like making it attractive.
Right.
And then maybe that was Saviano's what he wanted, but I had to literally have nothing else to watch and be like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, and I loved it. But it was like a spur of the moment thing where I think I asked you, right? Hey, Sarah, is this good? Is
Yeah.
this any good?
I said top
And
three. I said it might even be better than fucking Sopranos, kinda in a way.
and remember how hooked I was? Like I was like, I was hooked, bro. Like on the first episode, I was hooked, and I was rewatching them. Every episode, I would rewatch a few times throughout
Yeah.
the day. So I got it. I understood. I watched it really well. I didn't just watch it. Like I watched it really well.
The reason I got into it, so I'd be sitting with my grandmother,
Hmm.
and I was like, let me just search, because she watches a lot of Italian shows, and I was like, well, let me look for something on HBO that has Italian. So I
Hmm.
find Gamora. I'm like, let me put on the first episode. I'm like, all right, whatever. She's laughing because she laughs at the dialect, how they talk.
Oh, because it's bad.
It's like funny to her because she's not from Naples. She's from Abruzzi.
Mm.
So, and
So
she
she laughed at them.
she laughs at like how they say the words because it's not Napolitan's like different. So she would laugh at it, and
Okay.
then I was like, all right, I wasn't into it still, and then I got to like, I'm like, let's put on the next one, and then the next one. I see Jenny. I'm like, this is stupid, This ain't like. I was like, I was intrigued by Ciro. So I was like, I'm gonna, and then I paused it for a little bit, for like a week. And I'm talking to my uncle. I'm like, yeah, I was watching a show with Graham called Gamora. He's like, oh, that's one of the best shows. He's like, he mentioned it was like, he's like, it's a mix between like Sopranos and like Game of Thrones, and anyone could die at any time. So I'm like, all right, let me rewatch from episode one again, and let's start this over. And then I started paying attention more, and I'm like, all right. And then I was hooked, and I binged it in like a week. And then I had to wait for season five to come out because they delayed it because of COVID. Because
Mm-hmm.
Europe was more worse, Italy got hit worse. I think the worst. So they had
Oh
to.
yeah, that's true. I remember. Yeah.
That's another reason why it was kind of rushed, and people was like, season five wasn't that good. Yeah, because they were so restricted in a lot of ways to where that potentially did mess up the whole shit. Because I was watching like the making of season five, and you had Marco Diamora, he had the mask on, they all had masks on, and it was
Yeah.
just a weird way. You know what I mean? It wasn't like,
Well, they were
and
limited.
very limited. They still acted their asses off. They were great acting, but yeah, they probably had to change a lot of shit up. And then Patricia, the actress, she didn't want to be in mob stuff anymore. So you know what happens there. Like, she might have been through the end.
Patricia.
I think that's another reason why they brought Ciro back, is because Patricia was gone. So they needed something else, and that's why he came back.
I mean, Gamora got a little extraordinary towards the end.
Yeah.
Like season one and two, remember I told you it was gritty? Like it felt
Oh
real
my
as
God.
fuck.
It was
Like
so real.
like it felt like you were walking in Naples with these dudes. Like it felt like just everything, bro. Like when they're in the car with like him and what's that guy they kill in the first two episodes? His mentor,
Oh,
Antolino. What's his name?
um, Attilio?
Attilio, yeah. Like when they're in the car and he's singing and just
Yeah,
everything, bro. Like everything looked real as fuck. It even reminded me of like here in Mexico, just everything. And then it got a little bit unreal toward it was still great. Everything was, but season one and two are just untouchable, untouchable.
I think season one and two is better than any other shows. Season one and two.
Well, yeah, cause fucking Don P, bro, he's just the perfect. He was the baddest, badass dude, and when they break him out, bro, like what? That shit was so gangster, bro. When Malamori breaks him
Oh,
out, and then
God.
he grabs his face. Like first, I thought, bro, you know what I thought? I thought that they were cleaning house and they were gonna kill him anyways, even though he was bots like Patso and fucked and gone. I
Yeah.
thought they still wanted to kill him, you know, to end the bloodline. But then that's what I thought was happening. But no, like they like that. I kid you not. I thought that they were gonna kill him, even though he had gone bad shit. But then when like he lifts his hands up, and then he grabs Malamorti's face, and you just see all the lucidness in his eyes. Like and that's I was like that was like one of my favorite scenes when they break that was like they broke out a cartel dude. That's like something that would happen down here in Mexico, bro, where like the
Yeah,
cartel dude plays crazy for like the longest, so they move him to another facility, and that's where they break him out. Like that's how you would do it. Yeah.
yeah. That. So if we're going by like two seasons of all the shows that I've watched, I would say Gamora would be number one. Actually, it would be a toss up. It would either be Gamora or, no spoilers, guys, or Dexter.
That's just great too,
Because
man.
Dexter season one and two is peak fucking. You'll see, bro.
Yeah, well, right now I'm in the spot where he well, I mean, you think it's spoilers? Yeah, I shouldn't say nothing.
I
But
know you were telling me something last night and it didn't really make sense. I was
where
hoping.
you know how they find all his bodies, right?
You said you were on season one, though.
No, I was on season two. I made a mistake. I
Oh,
wrote afterwards that it's late. I finished season one. I'm on season two.
oh yeah, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
I had made a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, season two is my favorite season of the whole show.
Yeah. Well, I'm in that scene that I told you about, and
Yeah, he breaks the fucking air conditioning.
so I mean, I'm excited to find out what's gonna happen next. But I'm watching it with my cousin, so I don't want to like watch it without her. So
Yeah,
because then it's not the same. But I was about to. I was about to last night, but I held back.
you're still watching in Spanish.
Well, I watched it in Spanish with her, but then I watched it in English afterwards.
Oh, nice.
But the Spanish stuff isn't bad. The only thing I like Doke's voice in the English
Oh,
better.
he's my favorite character.
Yeah, I like him. I like what he's a good character. He's like he's a good guy, huh?
Yeah,
Like I haven't seen him do anything shitty. Like when he kills that Haitian dude, um, and then he tells that guy, "If you want it straight, come fucking come straight at me. Like if you want it straight, come straight at me. Like he said, if you want the truth, come with the truth. Like I'll give you the truth. If you want it straight, come straight. Don't come with like that bullshit. Because I guess he was trying to like trip him into saying the truth or something. But yeah, he I like his character a lot.
yeah, he's the most badass character.
Yeah, I remember when he saw his girl when they killed his girl in season one.
Oh yeah,
I his face when he walked in, I thought it was funny because he looked all buff and like tough, but his face looked like he was shaking bricks. But he still does like he still walks in, you know what I mean? But his face, he looked scared, but he still did what he had to do.
he told me off on Instagram and then blocked me.
What did he tell you?
I didn't send it to you. I'll send it to you. I messaged him on Instagram.
I think
and
you.
I made a quote, but I forgot. It's not Sopranos and shit. So I made the quote a little different, and he got mad. He's like, "I don't tolerate disrespect," all kinds of shit. And
Why did
then
he respond though? That's funny.
yeah, he responded. At first, I'm like, I love you, whatever. The cat, you did a great job. Can't wait for more shit to come, like along the lines of that.
Yeah.
And then when he said thank you and stuff, I did a quote. I won't say the quote, but and then I guess he didn't catch it. He's like, I don't tolerate disrespect and whatever. I forgot what else he said, and then I was like, I was just making a quote, and then he blocked me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see where he's coming from. I mean, just because it's a quote.
Whereas the Sopranos guys, they would be like, yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, syrup. That was your first interaction with the man, and you're breaking his balls already.
Yeah, I got
You're like,
abused.
yeah, I was.
I posted it on Reddit, and they all abused me. It was hilarious.
Where do they tell you?
They're like, he's the sweetest guy. And he told you that. You're stupid for that. Some were on my side. Some were like, you can't just say that to, he's a real life person and shit like that. I was like, I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't really have. I mean, you gotta really. Some people don't have a sense of humor like you do, like or me.
Yeah,
Um, you know, I don't kid. I don't joke around with people until I know that it's gonna be okay. Um, so like when I meet someone on the first, I'm never gonna break someone's balls when I just met them, whether it be in life, anywhere. I'm always gonna be, hey, hello, my name is whatever, whatever, and maybe interact a little bit, and then when I like interacted with you a little bit, I'll tease you a little bit, I'll break your balls a little bit.
yeah.
But like to meet you and then never meet you and then break your balls, I don't know. I don't do that. But then on the other hand, like when someone does it to me, I've like before it was like, what the fuck? Why are you joking with me like that? Like, but now I get it. Now I get it. But yeah, it just I guess it takes time for people. Some people just don't get it.
Beep
Yeah, you
said,
got to be comfortable with somebody. Otherwise, it could be taken as disrespect. Like he said, like
yeah,
especially if you've never broken that person's balls before, and then you make a joke about them, they're gonna be like, "Why are you making jokes about me? I never make jokes about you." Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that.
I mean, I wasn't even hurt about it. I was like, whatever, because it was on Instagram.
He
I was,
was.
I was like, no, the way I thought about it was, all right, he got, because it was the Ceerious name.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you don't have my real, my personal Instagram. I could always message him there. He won't know the difference because
Yeah.
it was anonymous, kind of.
But I break like once I get comfortable with people, I break their balls a lot, like a lot.
Joe Ganascoli, he was on an Instagram live one day, and I roasted him, and he got off.
You made him get off. What were you telling him?
Oh, it was me and I don't even know how people knew too. I think the icon. They're like, "Oh, serious? You're in here too." It was on Instagram Live. So it was me and like two other people, just with the veto stuff. And he was at a mall, like eating food or something, celebrating something, and then he looked at the comments and then he just clicked off.
I mean, that's how he makes a living. You gotta take it.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory.
What's up, Prince?
Dude, people like those actors that never did anything again. They're just living off their role on The Sopranos. That's
Like
incredible.
the kid who plays AJ, Meadow.
They never did anything else in their lives, huh?
Nope.
Well, I mean, they probably made so much money. I mean, they made millions, so all they got to do is invest it.
I don't
Have
think they made millions.
really?
Yeah, because I know um, Gandolfini was getting, I think, $1 million an episode or something like that.
Oh, well,
And Edie Falco was getting like 750,000, something like that. Guys like Johnny Sack was only getting like 30,000. It was like a
what
weird
the
number.
fuck?
Yeah, like Janice, her actor was getting like maybe 50, something like that. Michael Imperioli made like the third most. Oh no, wait. It was Gandolfini first, then Edie Falco, then Lorraine Bracco, then Michael Imperioli was fourth, and the other ones were getting paid shit. I think
Why Lorraine? Why Lorraine Bracco?
she was getting a lot because she was in almost every episode with the therapy shit, and she was a big name. I gotta look that up after how much they were making each episode.
I wouldn't consider her an A-lister.
They considered her one,
I
but
mean, the biggest thing she did was Karen in Goodfellas. That's it.
yeah.
Dude.
Also, when Gandolfini gave out, I think he gave out 30 or 60,000, something like that. To
Mhm.
I know he gave one to Johnny Sack's character. Well, he gave it to a bunch of people, but he didn't give any to Edie Falco because she was making almost just as much as him. Like it had nothing to do with him not liking her or anything. It was just he was giving it to the people that needed it.
Yeah, I bet she didn't do that shit.
Nah, in real life, she don't even know how to cook. She said, but in The Sopranos, she's making all these meals.
Is she a lesbian?
I don't think so. Hey, fill up. Make sure you join the Discord for more videos, and we got other things coming up. Yeah. So James threatened to quit unless they gave a raise to Lorraine. I heard about that. That's true. Yeah, James is gonna quit everything. I remember.
I mean, she wasn't hungry a bit. She wasn't going hungry a bit.
Yeah, fill up, join. I wonder how many members we got now.
Like
Hope
283.
that's it. Yeah, James hated Tony Soprano. He didn't think he would be famous. He probably hated it. He couldn't walk around. He was the opposite of Tony Soprano. I liked him in that movie with
I mean, I respect that he wants privacy and all, but like actors, like what'd you guys expect when you became an actor and go on TV? Like what'd you expect? People were not gonna recognize you on the street? Like if I became an actor, I would say if I become a successful actor, that's just gonna be part of it, and I should probably avoid going out, especially after I become famous. Like, don't go out and then get pissed when people like recognize you, bro. Like he had James, I love him, but he had a temper for sure.
Yeah, every video with the paparazzi, he got pissed.
Yeah.
But
Like, you can
guys,
break your face.
yeah, um, Michael C. Hall that plays Dexter, his stories are hilarious. So he literally has fans. Like he gets mail with like knives and shit. People skip
What?
knives so he could sign the knives.
Does he sign them?
Yeah, there's a story I would tell, but it's a spoiler, so I can't tell you. But I'll tell you after. Uh, no one spoil the show for him, please. But
I
yeah.
wonder if there's any like actual serial killing that came about from this show
Oh, yeah, there's a couple stories. I think two people tried to emulate him.
with the tape and all.
No, just they said watching the show made him do it.
Stupid assholes.
My favorite character in The Sopranos is Gandolfini and Junior Soprano.
I like Don Vittorio. They should have done more with his character. That was a camorrista. He was the boss of Secondiliano.
They should have did more with the Atwell Avenue boys.
Those guys were some heavy hitters. Bro, that had to be Junior's dementia, bro.
The
To
the
to
out-
suggest them. Like, come on, seriously. Do you think those guys could kill someone? Like, let's be real here. Let's talk like real reality. I really think that was Junior's dementia, and Tony didn't really know, and then he listened to him.
that's the first stupid part of it. But I think what like the icing on the cake is Silvio gives him the picture of it, and Tony.
Oh shit, that's true. And then he passes it to the other guy, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck?
so like what? Like one asked the one that can see, and asked the one that can hear what they heard. Like it's retarded. Like
It's like the guy to the left or something, and then what if they don't know right from their left?
they couldn't arrange their underwear. Like they couldn't arrange shit, bro. I bet they couldn't arrange their medicine cabinet.
My favorite Tony line would probably be, "You got no idea what it's like to be number one." Oh, John Smith, what's going on, brother?
John, welcome in. Jan,
John's in the Discord.
really?
Yeah,
All right. So, John, well, I'm off work. Thank God.
you work today?
Yeah, I was working this whole time, bro. Would you believe it?
I, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm about to clock out right now. Well, I'm at home, but yeah, Sundays are great. Sundays I don't do shit.
Shawnee, what's going on, brother? Oh, the Steelers won tonight, huh?
That burger's calling me. I'm gonna go for a drive.
How far is it?
It's like maybe 3 blocks down. Not too bad.
Oh, not bad.
The Super Bowl. What do you mean they'll make the Super Bowl? Did
Pittsburgh.
Bad Bunny already sing in the Super Bowl?
Um, I don't think so. No Super Bowl for the Steelers. I don't want to see Philly in that. I'm tired of Philly. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't want to see Philly. I want to see Buffalo in there. Um, Maybe the Patriots because I want to see if they could win without Belichick or Brady. No, I'm not a Giants fan. I'm not really a fan of any team. I just like the players now. I was a Cowboy fan, but I'm not anymore. I hate the Packers. Yeah, the Bills. Remember when they went 4 years in a row to the Super Bowl? The Bills need a win.
Go Dodgers.
The Dodgers. Dom
Don
Sakari.
Chicali is a joke. He's a pretty funny joke. I'll tell you what.
I'm not a fan of Green Bay because they beat the Cowboys in every single freaking playoff, and they robbed them a few times. So no, I hate Green Bay.
I have that clip, Arthur. Oh wait, that's Nigel. Fucking Nigel. That's funny.
Nigel.
Nigel gave me that clip when I read it. I didn't know it was him, but it was him.
I don't like Dom Sakali.
Why not? Because he's a rat.
No, I don't know. I'm not a fan of those guys. He only had one good story for me. The whole thing with Messino, and he told something with Messino in the jail cell, and then he tried to fix. He tried to set it all up so Messino could be a rat. It was a weird story, but it was interesting. That's the only good story he told.
Damn, that's crazy. Bananas are like they should just not be allowed in LCN anymore after the track record.
Yeah, the '90s, 2000s is Pete's favorite era of them. But me, I would pick probably the '70s, '80s Gambinos.
Strongest administration.
Yeah, I would say so. Besides the outfit,
Yeah. Well, yeah, New York, yeah, for sure. Pretty good, Nigel. Just chilling. I just got off work, so it's pretty good.
did you ever see Curb Your Enthusiasm, Leo?
Yeah, of course. I haven't
Pretty.
watched it completely, but I watched a few episodes.
It's one of the best funny shows.
Well, that guy made Seinfeld. He's the Seinfeld guy.
Yeah, yeah,
So Curb Your Enthusiasm is like Seinfeld without like without like a mainstream studio holding him back, I'd say.
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, bro. Like it's the same style of comedy. Like when you look at a Seinfeld episode and Curb, it's like the different storylines all come together at one point. It's hilarious. Like you see
Yeah,
that in Seinfeld too.
yeah. I like the Curb way better than Seinfeld.
Yeah, I watched all of Seinfeld though. I have it all on my DVR.
Pretty good. Thanks, Shawnee. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought of it yesterday and I put it together and then I put it out today. Or I thought of it 2 days ago and then I did it yesterday and then I put it out today. Yeah, without the laugh track, Nigel. Yeah. Curb is what basically Larry thinks of certain things in the world. It's hilarious. Like the parking spots, like if somebody takes up two parking spots, like it's just stuff we would think about, but no one, says it. He'll say it. He's hilarious, but I would never want to be friends with a guy like Larry David. Buffalo, they're a glorified crew. Curb, Sopranos, Sex in the City. I didn't like that, but I liked Curb and the Sopranos. I didn't catch Curb until I think the last they had like 2 seasons left or 3 seasons. I got in late for that, but I loved binge watching Curb. I don't know what I'm gonna watch next after I just finished Stranger Things.
Watch. I
You
don't
still
know.
you still gotta watch 000.
What is that? Is that the Marco Demore thing?
The Saviano, the whole thing with the cartels and the Andrangheta.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I'll probably ask B for the or I can get him now that I'm down here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, about that.
There's only like 7 episodes.
Yeah, I could probably stream it or
And
something.
yeah, that was awesome, man. That series was awesome, even though there was only a few episodes.
Hmm.
The way they did it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was a masterpiece. Have I seen Landman? No.
That show's not. It doesn't attract me. I don't know, man. Taylor Sheridan. I'm sick of his shit. I don't like his shows anymore. They're all the same. Look at
Land.
me. I'm a cowboy, and my way of life is the best. I know better than everyone. That's basically every main character he has.
Have I watched The Corner? Yeah, but I haven't seen that in a very long time. I would have to rewatch it because I don't remember nothing. I just know it was so gritty.
It is good bebop. If you say so, I might check it out. But Taylor's, I don't know. Taylor's stuff it gets repetitive. But maybe this one's different.
Mobland. Uh, did I watch Mobland? I think I did.
But I'm gonna go hit the showers here. I'll see you in the Discord.
All right, brother.
All right, see you guys. Join the Discord.
Yeah, make sure you join.
I'll still join if you're still on when I'm back. See you.
All right. It's the best show he's done. I'll check it out. What's it on? Depends where it's on. I still gotta watch Deadwood. Oh, Paramount Plus. Yeah, I think I have Paramount Plus. Pluto servers suck. Yeah, I only use Pluto for a few things. The Twilight Zone. Most of the old shows I'll put on Pluto. They're Paramount's answer to Tubi. Yeah, Tubi I don't really watch. Deadwood is right up there with the Boardwalk Sopranos, The Wire. The movie is a great ending to the show. You'll definitely want to make videos about the characters. Yeah, that's one of the main shows everyone's recommending me to watch is Deadwood. Alright, let me get the fuck out of here. I'm still waiting for Gamora's prequel. I don't know when Heat 2 is coming out. I'm waiting for Dexter Resurrection. I think that's going to be closer to August, September. The same way Many Saints was bad, the Deadwood movie is just as good as the show. Oh, that's good to know. That'll make me want to watch it more then. I'll check it out for sure. And then there was another show. There was one more show I was going to watch. I can't think of the name right now, but yeah, I don't know. The name slipped. It was about one of the, I don't know if it was the Revolutionary War or something like that. Tulsa King? No, I didn't see that. What was the one with the Revolutionary War or something? Yeah, I watched a few with Steve Sharp and Blue Bloods. I didn't watch Blue Bloods in full though. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. Yeah, John, I don't really like cop shows. The only one close to a cop show that I liked was Dexter. It was, Miami Metro Homicide, but it wasn't really a cop show. So, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't really like cop shows or prison stuff. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, I can't believe I can't think of that show I was gonna watch. But I'm gonna go with Deadwood then. Did everyone like Stranger Things ending? Oh, Michael Shannon plays President Garfield. Michael Shannon's awesome. Almost all the Sopranos have made appearances on Law and Order the SUV. Really? I didn't know that because I don't watch those shows. Yeah, Beep. I think we were talking about it. I like the ending too. It was very fitting. I'll do a rewatch of that show eventually. They could have definitely done more in this season, the last season of Stranger Things. Um, I would have liked to see more of the whole thing with the rock that Henry picked up. I would have liked to seen more of Brenner, like when Dustin found his drawing of how everything works. I would have liked to seen more of that side. The whole army thing at the end, you know, I didn't like that part. That lady, that head of the military, she was the most useless character. Oh yeah, 100%. Beep. Um, the backstory with Vecna, they could have did a way more. Oh yeah, I remember Johnny Sack being the judge. I saw a clip of that. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Beep. She was Linda Hamilton. Yeah. Damn, I didn't notice that. I guess Blue Bloods paid some money, for them to join in. But yeah, all in all, I like the ending of Stranger Things, like especially the end, like how it was basically like the beginning, kind of. Plus, I think the writers were trying to tell a story on how life was and how it changed. It was more like a life lesson. If you guys want, join the Discord if you haven't already. There'll be more compilations on there. I think I'll do the voting. Everyone voted for Dexter next. I'll do Gamora. I still have some Soprano stuff to do. The Wire, Boardwalk Empire. I gotta finish a bunch of those characters. Yeah, we could talk spoilers, or we could save that for the Discord. I'll stay on here for like 5 to 10 more minutes, and then we could talk. We could definitely talk in the Discord about it. Uh, I think she is. I think she definitely is, and I think Mike just wanted to believe that that's where she was. but I don't think it was true. I think she was gone because it doesn't make sense for the sister. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no way she could have survived. But the way they did the story when they were playing Dungeons and Dragons was cool. I liked that whole scene. That whole scene was perfect. That's why I liked the ending. My favorite was Hopper and Dustin. I never played D&D. No, I never got into anything like that. I'd play Monopoly. That's the farthest I'd go. Nerd alert, he said. Yeah, I felt so bad for Eddie. That was a rough scene. That was an epic scene with the whole Metallica. Yeah, I'm a nerd too, but I never played Dungeons and Dragons. I can't even gather a few people for lunch. Never mind Dungeons and Dragons. You can't even get one person to go out these days. Imagine, a, a couple people. You can't get nobody good anymore. Yeah, this the. Did you watch Stranger Things? How you doing? There was a scene with Metallica. It was epic. They weren't in it. They were just playing their song. Warhammer. I thought the show was good. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Pretty high rating. Balsamic, balsamic, balsamic. Oh, Warhammer is like D and D, but for hardcore nerds. Nah, I never got into anything like that. The longest game I played was Monopoly, probably. I'm trying to think. No, Monopoly never caused any fights. Arguments, but nothing serious. It was all in fun. I always wanted to play for real money though. That would be fun. Yeah, the games would run for like 2, 3 hours. 3 hours. In 4 more minutes, I'm going to get off here and I'll be in the Discord, guys. I'll see if we could maybe stream something. Bitcoin and silver are climbing. Oh, I got to check that out. That's interesting. Silver. The Parker brothers took time to make these rules, and I think we should respect that. I used to do the free parking with the money. I went against the rules. America's most valuable asset is probably oil. Oil and pharma. Eagles at 80 apiece, really? Damn. I remember when they were like 20 something, 30 something. That's crazy. You bought at 17 each. Oh, you got a good score there, brother. I wish I would have bought silver, man. The Seahawks beat the 49ers. Sheesh. Yeah, 2016, I was an idiot in 2016, so I remember 2017. I should have never sold my Bitcoin, my Litecoin. I should have held everything I had, but you can't predict the future, so I'm not mad. But yeah, I should have never got rid of it. Yeah, I had Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin. I remember Litecoin. I wouldn't have made much because I think, yeah, I bought it at 40 or 50. Litecoin, Bitcoin. I bought it at 3,000, 7,000, 12,000, 20,000, and then I just got rid of it like an idiot. Ethereum, when I bought Ethereum, I forget the price in 2017. It wasn't a lot though. Wow, you bought it at 900 Bitcoin? Shit. You still got it? Yeah, I'm not mad at my decisions. You learn from them. Ride the painted pony, let the spinning wheel glide. Salute. You're retired, enough said. God bless. What's a stock that I think will drop soon? I have to study. I'm not 100% sure right now because there's a lot of things going on. It'll take me like a week of full due diligence to figure out what might happen, you know? I gotta go into my Michael Barry mode. Salute. Whoever wasn't here earlier, I made a Discord community. I'm gonna start posting my compilations in there because there's no blockers, so I could basically do any show I want. So don't miss out on the new compilations. Join the Discord, and that's where they'll all be. But I'll still be posting on YouTube 100%. I'll still be doing live streams. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'll go visit popular spots around New York City, New Jersey, Philly. It'll be good. What link in Discord shows your uploads? I'm new to the navigation. So once you go in there, there's going to be a video section. So what I do is I upload the compilations, the long form ones. I'll post them in there. I'm going to make a new channel in there for the shorter ones, like the ones I did today, that I posted today. I'll start putting those in there, and then we're going to figure out more things. I post crime documentaries, podcasts that I've been doing. I still have my second channel, but I haven't posted there in a while. But I'm going to start posting there again too. But everything's going to be in the Discord too, so everything's going to be easy to find. And yes, I do have the makings of a varsity athlete. So rare form, it's going to be hard because Netflix bought HBO, so they're strict. My channel is like, what, 18 years old? 17, 18 years old. Therefore, I want to keep it. That's why I'm moving a lot of the compilations. And by mid January, you're not going to see any of those clips unless you're in the Discord. You'll see newer videos of other stuff. Oh, good. You got it. Nice, John. Yeah, Paramount made a huge offer recently, but Warner Brothers said they're sticking with Netflix. Rare form, join the Discord, brother. Don't miss out. That's where it's all gonna be, and it's all free. If it's free, it's for me. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'll see you guys in there if you want to come in there. Tymar Smith, you're eating grilled cheese off the radiator. Come join the Discord, brother, if you haven't already. Yeah, I'll see you guys on there. I'll be on there in like 2 minutes. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I'll talk to you in a few. Salute.